Welcome in. Hello, hello. How's everybody feeling today? Come on in. Thank you for coming to my live at Grit to Growth on the YouTube channel where we are focusing on notary today. Go ahead and let me know where you're from. What's your experience as a notary in the comments so I know we're all here and we're all ready to go. Hello, Miss Kenya and Judy, Adrian, Ronnie. Hi, Rosalind. How are y'all doing? Thank you so much. All right. Okay, who else is in here? Kenya, hello. Lillian in New York, and Miss Judy is in Georgia. All right. So I see that our chat function is working, and I can see that you all see the video. So let's go ahead and begin so we can get all the information in. You guys know that I sometimes am long-winded, but that's just because I like to make sure you get all the value and all of the information that you need. So I am going to try to get this in by 45 minutes today. If you have to log off, leave, come back, please do that. This is obviously recorded and will be on the YouTube channel once we are done here today. If you are watching in from the replay on YouTube, welcome in as well. Thank you for joining us on our channel. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss our next live and or sessions. Hello, Miss Lakeisha in Virginia. Good morning, Rachel in DFW, and Vontrica in Florida, I think it is. Let's see. And Maya. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I hope that you're ready. Let's do this. All right, so today's topic is notary business. As you know, on our channel in YouTube, we do talk about entrepreneurship and business. And then there are videos where I focus solely on the notary industry and building you up as a notary entrepreneur. There will be Q&A at the end, so stay tuned. If you have a question, just wait until we're almost done, and that's where I'll go in and answer those questions that you have. Please keep your questions on topic, and then if you need more information, you can always reach me by going to the website, notarytraininghub.com. Hi, Shalandra and Miss Lakeisha. All right. All right, so today we're doing Notary Business Blueprint, building a strong foundation for success in 2025. If you guys can put Thrive in 2025 in the chat, that is my new slogan for the new year. Every year I have one slogan that I really like to hit home and use all the time. And this time I want to use Thrive in 2025 because I know that we're all going to do that this year, this coming up year. Put Thrive in the comments, guys. Put Thrive in the comments so I know you're with me. Good job. Thank you, Lillian. Thank you, Queen Ree. Thank you, Felicia. All right. So the first topic, as I promised, is I'm going to talk to you about choosing the right business name. So we've got 3 or 4 sections that are then broken down into subsections. The first section is laying the groundwork. Okay. Laying the groundwork in your business is choosing the right business name. And let's go through that. So your business name is the first impression clients have of your notary business. It sets the tone for how you are perceived, whether as a credible professional and approachable service provider or as an amateur. Okay. I don't mean to hurt anyone's feelings, but your name, if you know, when I read and do audits and do website audits, it's very apparent when I can see someone who is an amateur or someone who's kind of been doing this. So I want you to take that hat off and put that professional, that approachable hat on when you're building or designing your business name. Why your business name matters: brand identity, memorability, and then SEO benefits. SEO benefits probably should have been like number 1 or tied, but we'll get to it. So your brand name should reflect your professionalism, your niche, or your local presence. For example, Instead of saying Nisi's Notary Solutions, you're going to say something like Chicago Notary Solutions. This signals reliability in the Chicago, Illinois area, while Elite Mobile Notary highlights a focus on high-end convenient services. I've talked to a few of my students and coaching them when they're thinking about their business name. You want to take the emotion out. You want to take the I'm holding on to these terms and these words and these things that mean a lot to me, and think about your business. What's going to get you found? What's going to be searchable and easy for your customer to find you and type it in when they're searching? Okay, so take the emotion out and pick something that is easy, simple, and gives you a great brand identity. Okay, the next one is memorability. A clear and straightforward name is easier for clients to recall and recommend. On this one, a lot of people, when they make some, maybe, choose a more complex name, a lot of letters, it's easier for your client to misspell that. And then therefore, when they try to type in your website, maybe, or search you, they're going to misspell that and you might not come up in their search. SEO benefits, including keywords like notary, mobile notary, or your city name helps your business show up in local searches. All right. I highly recommend you use that word notary, at least the word notary, in your business name. Tips for selecting a good business name is reflect your services in your name. If you offer specialized services like apostille or estate planning, consider names like apostille experts or estate notary services. I know it sounds boring, bland, but that's what gets you found. And honestly, your customers don't really care too much about how fancy your name is. They want to know, are you a notary? Are you an apostle? Do you have experience? And can you get the job done? You want to highlight your unique value. I talk a lot about this in my book, which I put a QR code there if you still haven't gotten it. Think about what sets you apart. If you focus on quick, reliable services, names like Prompt Notary Pros might work. All right, or Swift Notary Pros. Stay timeless. This is a big one, guys. Avoid trendy terms that might age poorly. Stick to names that will remain relevant as your business grows. So what I'm saying is, don't pick something that maybe in 5 years you've expanded and you scaled your business and it doesn't quite go with what you even offer. You want to go ahead and try to name your business something that is timeless, that will go with you for the longevity of your business. Then the last one is get feedback. Test your name with friends, family, or peers. Does it sound professional? Is it easy to understand, let alone type in a browser or when they're trying to search for your business, or Google when they're trying to search for your business? Some people that I've talked with didn't realize their name was either sounding inappropriate because they just didn't realize it until they heard it out loud or until they shared it with family and friends. So don't underestimate it. Go ahead and share that business name with family, friends, peers. Even if you're in our community, shoot us your name and we'll give you some valuable feedback on that. Let's see. All right, choosing the right business name, tools to brainstorm and check availability. Okay, so if you're having a brain block and you're like, I don't know what to name it, even though it's should be pretty simple, using the word notary or apostle or trust in your business name, you can use name generators. Okay, business name generator is one, businessnamegenerator.com. If you have a Shopify store, you can look there. There's a whole bunch of name generators if you just Google it. And even if you are AI savvy nowadays, you can ask ChatGPT to help you name your business and give them all the parameters of what you'd like them to consider when naming your business, such as location, services, and your unique value. And they'll give you a list of names for you to choose from, or at least consider. The next thing you'll want to do or know about or check is domain availability for that name. You're going to use places like Namecheap or GoDaddy to see if your desired domain is available. Consider alternatives like .notary, .net, or .biz if the .com is taken. Okay, you should want to aspire to use a .com. So for example, DallasNotaryServices.com. All right. But if .com is not available, you can go to use one of the ones that are here, .notary, .net, or .biz. I personally would go to .net after .com, and then so forth and so on and so forth. Next, you're going to want to secure the social media handles. Check availability on platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn using tools like Name Checker, or you can go straight to the platform and type the name in as you're creating the account to see if it's available. So for example, if Swift Notary Services isn't available, you can still use it. Just consider maybe adding your state or area. So you're on Instagram and you want to use Swift Notary Services, but it's unavailable. So maybe you'll put Swift Notary TX, and that's available, and that still represents your business, and it's also localizing your business as well. Pro tip for naming your business that I have found helpful is once you find a name you love, secure the domain and social media handles immediately to avoid losing them. Because the more you wait, someone else could have the same idea and they could go in and just snatch that domain name up or that Instagram, Facebook name up. All right. So you want to go ahead and secure that. Even if you're not posting anything, if you don't have anything, just go ahead and secure those names. All right. So we're moving on to the next one. We're still in laying the groundwork, but we're going to now talk about business structure. Business structure. As I'm moving on here, let me know in the comments, put LLC if you have an LLC, or you can put DBA, or you can just put nothing. And so as I'm going through, I'll just peek over just to see right now what kind of audience we have as far as notary businesses that have, or what kind of structure you guys are having right now. All right, so DBA versus LLC, it is a hot topic. All right, one of the foundational steps in starting a notary business or any business, okay, is deciding on your business structure. This choice impacts your taxes, your liability, and how you present your business to clients. So let's start with a DBA. I see a lot of you have DBAs and some of you are nothing, a few LLCs. So good. Hopefully this is helpful to you. Okay. So pros of having a DBA only. DBA is the acronym for doing business as. It's low cost to register these, typically maybe $10 to $50, depending on your state. It allows you to operate under a name different from your legal name. So let's say I want to start a notary business and I don't want to use Amber Gist as my notary business. I want to use Swift Mobile Notary. So therefore, I don't have to use Amber Gist. I'm going to go file a DBA, and now I'm going to be doing business as Swift Mobile Notary. Okay. It's great for testing the waters when you're just starting out. Now, here are the cons to a DBA. It offers no legal protection, so your personal assets are at risk if you face a lawsuit or any debt. So for example, loan signing and in notary in general is a high fraud industry if you're getting into this and you didn't know that, because there is always a scammer or a person committing fraud trying to take someone's property, just do fraudulent things with wills and things like that. And every now and then, it doesn't happen very often, your business could get mixed into a litigation or into a lawsuit. So if you have just a DBA, they can include your personal assets like your home, bank accounts, your investment accounts in the lawsuit. Okay, you have no protection because you did not separate yourself from the business. That's a con of doing a DBA only. You'll need to file as a sole proprietor, which may result in higher self-employment taxes. It will. Not may, but it will. All right, so let's switch over to LLC. LLC is the acronym for Limited Liability Company. pros for this are separates your personal assets from your business. So it's in contrast to what we just talked about on the previous slide. If there was any kind of litigation, your business is separate from you. So any business assets would be, you know, in the lawsuit, and your personal assets would be protected. Okay. Now, while I say that, I do get a lot of questions of people saying, well, I have 3 businesses. Can I put them all under the same LLC? Well, you can, but if one of those businesses goes to court and has a lawsuit, guess what? They're coming after all of the businesses under that LLC. And so that means you're not protecting business 1 and business 2 when you thought you were only in litigation for business 3. Since it's all under the same LLC, the whole shebang goes to court. Okay. Just remember that. Having an LLC also builds credibility with clients and partners. An LLC is seen as more professional. Then you've got your flexible tax options, pass-through taxation or S corporation election for potential savings. All right. If you talk to a CPA or a tax professional, many of them will probably advise you when it's time to move your business from being taxed just as a sole proprietor to an S corporation. And I don't even know if the terms are right saying it that way, but I'm definitely not a CPA. You guys know that I always say refer to your CPA or tax professional. However, they will let you know. Usually they'll give you some parameters and some guidelines to let you know when it's time to move your business to an S corporation. All of my businesses are an S corporation. Cons: costs more to set up and maintain. Fees range from $50 to $500 depending on the state. But is that fee worth it so that you're protected? In my opinion, yes. Okay. Requires annual filing and compliance in most states. It's more paperwork. It's going to take a little bit more time, but again, outweighing the whole me protecting my personal assets and my other businesses, it makes sense. Okay. It makes sense. If this is making sense to you, let me know in the comments. Why an LLC may be a smart choice for notaries. If you plan to scale your business or offer higher risk services like loan signing or apostille, an LLC adds a layer of protection against potential legal issues. Many title companies and signing services prefer working with LLCs due to the professionalism and accountability it conveys. All right. So just think about that as well when you are deciding on the structure of your business. So let's do the step-by-step guide of registering for an LLC if you choose to do that. Okay. First, you choose your state. Typically, you will register in your home state unless you plan to operate in multiple states. Use your state's Secretary of State website to start this process. Now, typically, so you'll know that you're not on a scam website, the ending, like you know how our websites are .com or .net, a government website will be something like .gov or something like that. So you'll know it's an official website, because there are a lot of scam websites that like to mimic government websites so that you can click their button, use their service, and pay them money. Okay. Choose a name. Ensure it's unique to meet your state's naming requirements, including like the letters LLC or limited liability company. Then you're going to check your state's business name database to confirm availability. This is very important before you go out there and even get the domain, and before you even go out there and secure all of the Instagram and Facebook names. You need to check first with your state, and then you may even want to do a nationwide search for trademark to make sure that the name that you're using is available for the services and everything that you're using it for. Okay. And you can do that right on the website there. Then you're going to want to appoint a registered agent. It will ask you this in the steps as you apply in your LLC. Okay. A registered agent receives legal documents on behalf of your business. You can serve as your own registered agent or hire a service like Northwest Registered Agent or LegalZoom. I use Busy, and then I know that a lot of CPAs also have this service for their clients. Okay, so look into that. You, if you are your own agent, just make sure you are staying on top of those legal documents that may be sent to you about your business, because they will have time sensitive things that you might need to answer. And if you don't check your mail often, or you moved from here to there and you forgot to change and update your business address, now you never got that document. Whereas you're using a registered agent, they're getting it. They are stable and staying in that one location, and they will forward it to you. They will forward it to you if you receive mail. The next thing you're going to do is file articles of organization. You're going to submit this document through your state's Secretary of State website. Fees vary, but typically, again, range from $50 to $200. You're going to want to create an operating agreement. While not always required, this document does outline your business's structure and operations. Useful for single member LLCs to show organization and avoid disputes. Once all of that's done, you're going to want to acquire an EIN, which is the acronym for Employer Identification Number. It's basically like a social security number, but for your business. So when you file taxes for your personal taxes, you use your social security number so the IRS can identify you. And so the same thing for your business. You need a number for the IRS to identify you. Okay. You apply for this for free on the IRS website. You'll need this to open a business bank account and file taxes. Once you have that in place, then you're going to want to set up a business bank account, because if you've gone this far, you might as well finish the job up and make it legitimate and professional. You never want to mix personal and business. So go ahead and set up a business bank account. Keep your personal and business finances separate to maintain your LLC's legal protection. So what happens if you're in a lawsuit and I'm protected, I got an LLC, but when they go through all the records, they see your personal account, your personal bank is funding and paying for this and signing off on this. Well, now you just brought your personal account and your personal life into this litigation or this lawsuit, and now you're not protected. So therefore, you need to make sure every payment you receive, every payment you send out, everything is in your business's name, not anything in your personal name. That's why we recommend separating business and personal in your bank account as well. You'll want to consider online banks like Bluevine or traditional banks with business-friendly features. If you already bank with like someone like Chase, Bank of America, Navy Federal, they all have a business side of their for their account holders. You just need to inquire and let them know that you're opening a business and apply. They'll ask you for all the documentation that you received when you filed your LLC, including your EIN number, your business bank account, and your articles of organization, all of that. They'll require you to send that to them, and then you can open up the business bank account. So the pro tip I have for the DBA versus LLC is some states offered expedited LLC filing. If you're in a rush, always confirm this process and fees on your state's official website. All right. Did that help some of you at least decide or start thinking about what kind of structure you want to do for your notary business? Maybe you're not making a decision today, but you're now more informed to make that decision. Yes, Yolanda, thank you. Good. Excellent. Now you see the reasons behind maybe just the DBA or the LLC. Okay. Thank you, guys. All right. So the next section we're moving on from setting the foundation. We're talking about setting up your professional online presence, which is very important for the growth of your business. So let's face it, if no one knows who you are, where you are, can't find you anywhere, then you basically do not exist as a business owner. All right. A professional online presence is essential for building credibility, increasing visibility, and attracting clients in today's digital world. So first things up, you hear me talk about this all the time. You'll hear other notary educators talk about this all the time. setting up your Google business profile should be the first thing you do on your marketing checklist. Okay, why it matters. A Google business profile ensures that you appear in local search results when people look for notary services near them. It's one of the most effective and free ways to connect with potential clients. All right. I get a large amount of people calling me on my business solely because they typed in notary near me in Google. And I've set up my business in my Google business page in a way and using SEO that I always, not always, but I am usually the first one, maybe two that pop up in my areas that I have the notary business that pop up when they type in notary near me, apostle near me, estate planning near me, trust documents near me. So here's how to create and verify your profile. Okay, Google's been doing a lot of changes over the last few months, making it a little bit more tedious to get your account verified, but it's doable. You just have to take your time, not rush, and read. Usually they'll tell you exactly what you need to do. And what I have found, a lot of people kind of just skip over it, read it real fast, not do exactly what they asking for the video. And so they don't get their accounts verified and approved. So the first thing you're going to do is go to business profile website, and you're going to visit or click the button Google business profile. If you already have a Google account, you would just go to Google, click your picture in the top right corner, click the 6 dots, and then go to where it says Google business profile. It's a blue icon. If not, you'll need to go down to the options and search for it to add it. Okay. Or you can just go to Google and type in Google business profile, and it'll say, do you want to open a business Google profile? All right, so you'll sign in, use your business email, info@yourbusinessname.com for credibility. If you don't have that, you can do it with a Gmail, meaning it's maybe ambernotary@gmail.com versus notary@ambernotary.com. Okay. You're going to want to add your business name, ensure it matches your official branding. Okay. You want to look and appear the same on all of your online accounts, not one name here, another name here, another name here. It needs to be cohesive. Choose your business category. Select relevant categories like notary public, legal services, or document authentication. Add your location and service area if you're mobile. Specify areas you serve. I would put every single city and zip code I serve. Don't be shy. Okay, some Google pages I audit, they'll put just like 3 cities, and I'm like, what, are you not willing to travel 10 minutes this way? And they say, oh, I just thought that it was too many, I was listing too many cities. You can't list too many cities. List all the areas that you want to get business in. Okay, front, back, side to side, all the cities and zip codes around. If you're serving all of Texas, then put all the cities you can, the large major cities, or you could just put Texas, and it will put that as your full service area. Okay. Verify your profile. Google will send you a verification postcard to your address or require you to send a video. Most of the time nowadays, they're asking you to verify your account with a video. And then you're going to follow instructions to activate your listing. Okay. When they say verify with a video, they tell you what they want to see in the video, guys. They'll say, I want to see you. I want to see the street name. I want to see the door. I want to see you walking in the door. I want to see your business items that you use while you're doing this business. They'll tell you what has to be included in that video. Follow each exact step. Optimization tips for your Google business profile. You'll want to add services. Add services to your Google business profile. Okay. Another mistake I see when I audit these Google business pages is they don't utilize all the little parts that they have. So you need to go in and add your specific services: general notary work, loan signing, apostille, facilitation, remote online notary, whatever else you do. Add that as a service on your Google business page and then link it to your website. Okay. You're going to want to use photos and videos, upload high quality photos of your workspace, tools, or you in action. Videos can showcase how professional and approachable you are. An example would be you could share a video to your Google business page explaining the apostle process or showing them your mobile notary kit. You're going to want to encourage reviews. Send a follow-up message to satisfied clients with a direct link to your review page. Okay. Why is this so important? Just like how many of you may have found me, I could tell you how great I am as a teacher and I do all of these things, but you'll probably believe more about the public opinion of me than me just saying, "Oh, I'm great. Come learn with me." So same with Google. Why should they work with you? You can say, "Oh, I'm a great notary. I'm professional. I got all these credentials," but they're going to go to your Google business page and see what your clients and customers have to say on the reviews. And if those are all positive, 5-star, then that will give your client trust to book with you. Same with me. Many of you have gone to my Google business page at Notary Training Hub and you found all the hundreds of 5-star reviews that I got, because I can tell you all day I'm a great teacher, but let's hear what other people have to say. Okay. So tools you can use in order to track this. It's called Nice Job. If you have a Wix account and a Wix website, you can automate this through there. We do have an automation tool that you can download from our website to help you with how to automate these things in your business. Also, Podium is another website you can use to automate review requests. Monitor your profile. Don't just set it and forget it. Okay. Use the business profile dashboard to check your analytics, views, clicks, calls, and update information regularly. Okay. In the analytics, you can see how many people are on your website, how long people have stayed on your website, what buttons they're pushing on your website, how many people have called, how they found you, what key terms did they type in Google to find you. That's all information that is useful to you to help you in your marketing efforts. Okay, so pay attention to those things. All right, so let's go on to your business website. After you've got that Google business page up and running and optimized, you're going to get a business website. Okay, a website serves as the cornerstone of your online presence, offering a professional platform for clients to learn about your services and book appointments. What do you need to include on your website? An about page. Share your story, credentials, and why you're passionate about notary work. Heavy on the credentials, guys, especially if you're requesting high value services, 200, 300, 400, 500. Why would a customer pay that to you if you haven't shown education, insurance, bond, experience? Okay. Highlight those things to give the customer a reason to pay you the top dollar that you're requesting. So an example you would put, for me, I would put something like, "Hi, I'm Amber with a master's degree in education, over a decade of experience as a notary. I specialize in making the notarization process smooth and stress-free." That's just a little blurb I might put under my picture on my About Me page. Okay. Services. List each service with a brief description and pricing if available. Okay. Never just list the service and that's it. Most customers are not savvy or don't understand all about notary like we do. They don't know what's included in apostille. What do I get with mobile notary? What is a jurat? What is an acknowledgement? What is all of this? You need to just explain this to your customers when they get to your website. Next, so an example would be for loan signing. $150 includes, these are the explanation that you would maybe, or description you would put under writing the service as a loan signing. You might put the price, you might put more about what a loan signing is, the process, and then what that price gets the customer. This includes document review and execution of smooth closings. If you offer print services and drop off at FedEx, you might want to put that there as well. But I think you guys get what I'm saying. You need to Write it out, write what's included, write what the services is, so that the person or client can make a decision on whether or not they want to book with you. If not, you'll get a whole bunch of calls of just questions and no one booking. Most of my clients look on my website scheduling tool. I've answered all their questions there. Every now and then I'll get a call or a text, but most of them usually just go to the website and book without even calling me. Okay, because I've given them all the information that they need right there. Next, on your website, you're going to include a contact form. Make it easy for clients to reach you, including your fields like their name, email, phone number, and service need. You're going to want to put booking links, integrate tools like Wix or Calendly or Acuity scheduling to streamline appointments. Again, if you use Wix as your website developer, they already have this included in there. So you don't have to do a Calendly or an Acuity separately. It's already embedded in there. You want to include testimonials. Add a dedicated section to showcase client reviews and success stories. The importance of SEO, which is the acronym for search engine optimization. SEO helps your business rank higher on Google, so potential clients find you easily. You can use, or you should use, keywords or phrases like mobile notary in Dallas, Texas, or apostle services near me. These are the actual words you need to be putting on your website. Local SEO words. Embed a Google map on your service page and include your address and phone number on every single page. It seems redundant. It is, except the point is to get business. The point is to get clients to come to your website. And the way Google search and search engines work is they're grabbing keywords from all over the internet. And if you consistently have these keywords all throughout your website, your Google business page, your blog, Google will then find you easier and place you in front of said customer. Okay. You can use tools like Uber Suggest to find relevant keywords and topics. Platforms to consider. My favorite, always going to be Wix. Okay. It's user-friendly with drag and drop design features. I also create the websites for my students if you want me to do that, but you can do it on your own. It's easy. Squarespace does the same thing. They have stylish templates, perfect for professionals. WordPress is ideal for customization, but it will require some additional technical skills. So an example, a Wix website features like a home page with a clean layout, your photo, a brief bio, a book now button, and testimonials. That is the ideal website right there. Okay. Regardless of what website platform you use, it needs to have those functions on there. The pro tip is purchase your domain name that matches your business, like yournotaryservices.com. You can purchase it from Wix, Namecheap, GoDaddy. There's a lot of places to purchase from. Just pick what's easier for you, what's in your budget. I tend to just go purchase mine all through Wix because that's where I create all my websites, through our Wix, but I do have some purchased through Namecheap and Squarespace. All right, moving on from website and Google business page, moving on to social media for notaries. Y'all still here with me? I know we're going fast, but the point is this information is going to be here forever, and you can just pause, keep your notes, and return to this video whenever you need. And it's always going to be here. All right. And questions will be, we will have time for questions here at the end. Let's go to social media. Social media helps you connect with potential clients and showcase your expertise. Most of you found me through social media. Most of my clients find me through good Google word of mouth referrals or social media, only because I've done a whole lot of on the ground marketing. So most of my referrals and clients for my notary side of my business come from that way. I focus social media to reach my notary students for our community. Social media helps you connect, again, like I said, with potential clients and showcase your expertise. Choosing the best platforms. Facebook, great for local groups and building a community. If you're in my email newsletter where I'm sending you the tips and things of what to do to grow your business. I did a whole article on using Facebook and Facebook groups to grow your business. Go check that out. Instagram, showcase your services through visually with photos and reels. It's really good too. You can do 20, 30-second videos of here's what you need for your appointment and embed that on your website and just have it on your, on your Instagram page. ID, the person who's signing the document, so forth and so on and so forth. LinkedIn, okay, perfect for connecting with professionals like real estate agents, attorneys, and escrow officers. In my opinion, if you're a notary business owner, you need to have a LinkedIn that highlights your notary services. Just because, especially if you're wanting to start getting these direct clients, you want people to work with you, contract you, they're on LinkedIn, okay? You need to show your authority. You need to show your professionalism and your competency through your social media presence. And LinkedIn is part of that. Content ideas, okay? You can share tips. Share a quick notary tip related advice like bring a valid ID to your appointment, okay? The way I plan it is I categorize the types of content, okay? 3 times a week, I'm doing tips. 2 times a week, I'm doing FAQs. 2 times a week, or a month, however you want to spread it out, I'm doing behind the scenes, okay? So FAQs, post answers to common questions such as, do I need a witness for my document? Behind the scenes, show your workspace tools or you traveling to a signing, okay? Never include your customers' faces, and please do not include any children's faces in your videos or content. Everything should be blurred out or just do not put them there, okay? Client testimonials. Create graphics with quotes from happy clients, engaging with your audience. Reply to comments and messages promptly to build trust. So every now and then they'll start to message you because your content is intriguing them or they're curious. And so they may start messaging you. You need to have a schedule to make sure you're checking your messages, because what's the point of doing all this posting on social media? Clients are reaching out to you via social media, but you're not checking your messages. You're missing out on your money and your potential client. I would also say join local Facebook groups to offer value and subtly promote your services. I've joined all the HOA groups in my area. They post asking for a notary about 4 times a week. And so if you do that, mostly they will, remember you're a notary and start just reaching out. All right, using paid ads. Run targeted ads to reach your ideal audience. I would say this is far down on the list for your notary business once you've got a budget in place and you can allocate an amount to ads. If you're not there yet, put it on your business plan and put an asterisk by it for coming soon, because you'll eventually want to do some ads. But in the beginning, you just want to start earning income. But I'm putting it here to let you know it is worth it if you can do it correctly and reach your target audience. So what you will do is run targeted ads to reach your ideal audience. An example would be create a Facebook ad targeting homeowners, real estate agents, and attorneys in your area. Use a clear call to action like book your notary appointment today. You can also use tools like Canva to design these eye-catching graphics. Most of us are now have heard about Canva. It's amazing. You can use it for so many things, even posting to your social media straight from Canva. So I'll put my disclaimer out now. If you haven't at least played with Canva, you can try it. I recommend you do. They have a free account. Please do. It will make your life easier when you're posting on social media. Social media tools. Hootsuite and Later. These are tools to schedule posts ahead of time. Also, Like I said, Canva does this as well, where you create all of your content and then you schedule it out to post at certain days and certain times. So you're not stuck on your phone every day trying to post. Okay. No one wants to do that. Be smart about it. Bulk create your content and schedule it out. Canva, again, you use this to design professional looking graphics easily. You'll want to start playing around with CapCut or InShot. InShot is with, I think you usually can get there from Instagram, but CapCut is my preference. You can edit engaging videos for Reels or TikToks. Pretty simple. All right, so this is I believe this might be our last section, identifying your niche and building your client base. All right, let's get into it. Looks like we're good on time. Finding your right niche is essential to standing out in the notary industry. It allows you to focus your efforts on services that are in high demand in your area and align with your skills and interests. So one of the niches you can consider is G&W or general notary work. These are straightforward requests that often require mobile services to meet clients at convenient locations. Tools and tips for this: use scheduling apps like Calendly to streamline the mobile appointments. Again, if you use Wix, you don't have to use anything else because it's included there. Keep a professional bag stocked with your notary supplies like a stamp, pens, journal for on-the-go work. And I'll just add my little piece in here. I believe next week I'm doing a live what's in my notary bag and supplies I use. If you want to join us for that, I'll be pulling out all my stuff and telling you where I got it from. Key opportunities. Mobile services for G&W are highly accessible for new notaries and often lead to repeat business. So that's one niche I think you should consider, especially as a new notary. Most of us notaries start with G&W. Next, there's loan signing or LSA or NSA. So an example for this would be is you're assisting with mortgage signings for title companies or real estate agents. This niche often pays significantly more per appointment because you go through an extra background check, you have to get insurance, you have to take extra training to get certified, and also you are doing a lot of other services while you're with the customer, such as printing the documents, traveling to them, walking them through their documents, making sure they're signing and initialing where they need to, then scanning said documents to the title company and taking them to FedEx. That is why you would get paid a lot higher for something like a loan signing versus G&W. The customer brings the document, usually 1 or 2 pages. You're not scanning it nowhere. You're not taking it to FedEx. And in fact, you're giving it right back to the customer. So that's why you'll see the discrepancy in the fees there. Tools, you'll want to, for loan signing, you'll want to invest in a laser printer. Dual tray is ideal because for loan signing, a lot of times you'll get 2 different size papers in a package. And if you have a dual tray printer, it makes life easier for you. You don't have to separate the documents. All right. Now, it can be done with a single tray printer, but like I said, it makes your life easier. You'll want to get a scanner. You can use signing platforms like SnapDocs to get assignments from title companies. Pro tip would be get certified through programs like Notary Training Hub to boost credibility and stand out on signing platforms. Let's talk about apostille niche. An example of this is helping clients authenticate documents for international use, such as birth certificates, for dual citizenships, applications. Tools. Create a guide for your clients that explains the apostille process and use platforms like DocuSign for intake forms. But also if you use Wix, they also have that embedded in there, so you don't have to purchase DocuSign to do intake forms. Pro tip, research the requirements in your state and focus on working with attorneys and travel agencies who may refer clients. All right, next one is remote online notary. also known as Ron. An example would be serving clients in different states or countries via an approved online platform, meaning I'm sitting here in my office in Texas and my client is on the approved platform and they are in, let's say, Mexico. Okay. And we're doing the same process of a notarization, but we're both in our own house or in our own living room, in our own computer. Okay. Tools to consider. This is just a few. And of course, you still have to go off of the state approved list, but you can look into One Notary, Notarize. Actually, Notarize is now Proof, or Blue Notary. They're all excellent for offering RON services. Ensure your computer setup includes a strong internet connection, a quality webcam, and noise canceling headphones. When you become a remote online notary, I would tell you it's essential to upgrade your internet or Wi-Fi package. Better yet, if you even can get the plug-in, because it's going to be very important to have a seamless RON assignment. Something that could take 10 minutes can take an hour if your service and everything's buffering and going slow and you have to start reconnecting. So eliminate that hassle. Go ahead and just upgrade your internet connection. Okay. Highlight RON in your marketing materials as modern, convenient option for clients unable to meet in person. There's a lot of reasons people aren't able to meet in person. So you can talk to that when you're out marketing. Okay. Marketing strategies. Your marketing approach can make or break your business. You want to start by building relationships and becoming visible in your community first. Okay. You're going to want to network with professionals. Partner with real estate agents, attorneys, and financial planners. Attend their open houses, workshops, or networking events to introduce yourself as a trusted notary professional. All right. If you have been with me long enough, I talk a lot about how you gain value from attending notary education events, but the bulk of your networking and going to seminars should be from the industry in which you want to work with. Okay. You shouldn't be attending just only notary workshops, only notary conferences. You need to be at the attorney conferences. You need to be at the financial planner conferences so that you can insert yourself where your potential client is or customer is. Tools to use are LinkedIn to connect with local professionals and follow up after meeting in person. Create business cards with QR codes, linking them to your website or scheduling page. Create a referral program where professionals get a small incentive, like a $10 gift card or something, for every client that they send your way. Okay, this works well when you work with attorneys, because I send them work and they send me work, right? Send me all their apostle clients. I send them clients that are asking me questions about legal work and their estate planning, because I can't answer any of that anyway. So I send them to my preferred attorney who I have a working collaboration relationship with. Attending a community event. So I kind of talked about this before. You instead of always attending just notary events, which it is beneficial, but that it shouldn't be the only thing on your agenda for the year. An example could be you could set up a booth at a local expo or community fair. My favorite is all the back to school fairs, and you can purchase a vendor table and give away all the stuff to the new teachers, and also you're promoting your business. Okay. Those I-9 forms have to be done by those new teachers, by the way. Tools. I know that. Why? Because I'm a former teacher. Tools. Use Canva to design an eye-catching banner and flyer. Provide branded giveaways like pins or notepads with your business details. Another one that I love to see from my students is when they sponsor Little League sports teams. And so they've paid for the team's jerseys, but it's got their notary name on the back and, of course, their jersey number. That's another way to promote your business. You've got to think out of the side of the box when you're promoting your business, guys. And you are helping those kids, giving back, but also it's a win-win. It's a win-win. You're promoting your business and giving back. Pro tip, bring a sign-up sheet for every free notary consultation or workshop to collect emails for your mailing list. Okay, because you can always reach back out to them via email so that you can potentially move them from a cold, warm lead to a hot lead, meaning they're ready to book with you today. The power of referrals. Example would be after completing a notarization, follow up with thank you emails and gentle requests for a review or a referral. Never hound anyone for a review or referral and demand it or say you need to leave it. They won't leave it. Just gently ask for it. Okay. You can use platforms like Nice Job or Podium to send automated review requests. Or like I said, your website platform usually has this already embedded as an automation. Share testimonials on your website and social media. You'll see me doing that all the time. I do those things to model for you what you should be doing for your notary business. Every time I get a new Google review, it's on my stories and it's a post on my Instagram. All right. I'm showing you what people are getting from using my services, and that's what you should be doing as well. Pro tip: offer a discount on the next service for clients who refer friends and family. Leveraging online platforms. The internet is a gold mine for attracting clients when used strategically. So let's talk about these signing services. Okay, SnapDoc, Signing Order, Notary Cafe are platforms that you can list your profile and get hired by title companies and signing services. Okay, we all have heard, if you're a loan signing agent, we've all heard about signing services, and you should definitely at least consider some of them to jumpstart your business. Create a detailed professional profile. Make sure it's a clear photo, professional photo, neck up, smiling. Okay. You want to add your credentials to that profile and your service area. Because again, why is that lender or escrow officer going to hire you when you haven't listed even your training, how much your insurance is, or anything there? You need to basically sell yourself on a profile for signing services. Why should they pick you? Okay. Set alerts to respond quickly to new signing requests. Local directories and marketplaces are also good to help grow your business. You can list your business on platforms like Yelp, notarylotus.com, Nextdoor, and of course, Google Business Profile, 100% that, to increase your visibility. You can use tools like use keywords like mobile notary near me or loan signing agent in Dallas in your listing. Okay. Update your profile regularly with photos, services, and hours. So what I like to call it is like a office day or a back-end office day. And when I'm updating, if I'm updating social media, I'm also updating Google Business. I'm updating LinkedIn. Just make sure I'm batch updating at the same time, so I'm not wasting my time doing this here, that there, this here. You guys have seen my videos where I say, here's what I'm doing this Sunday to prepare for my business. And a lot of times I'll take 1 hour, 1.5 hours where I'm updating all of the things that I've just talked to you about. Then the pro tip is to ask satisfied clients to leave you reviews on all of your platforms. Yelp and Thumbtack. Clients often turn to these platforms when searching professionals in their area. So you can create a Yelp profile for free and respond promptly to inquiries and reviews. Don't just be aware that they do push really hard for you to buy their ads in the beginning, but it's not required. You can just keep the free account. You can use Thumbtack, which is another app or directory to bid on client requests, ensuring your pitch highlight and your unique value. Okay. When I first started, I got a lot of appointment requests from Thumbtack. And then I even did some market research and put wedding officiant. And I got so many hits on Thumbtack when I put that in. I don't know what it is. People just need to get married all the time out here. But it's something I would do if I were you as well. You can test it out, test different services out to see what the need is in your area. Then the pro tip is to invest a small advertising budget on these platforms to target specific zip codes or client demographics. All right, moving into 2025, creating a vision for your brand in 2025 and beyond. So this section is all about looking ahead, planning for growth, and ensuring your notary business evolves in a way that both rewards and is sustainable. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, envisioning a clear path forward is the key to long-term success. So setting goals for your business, okay? Very important. This is the boring part that a lot of people miss. They don't want to do this, but it's important. Revenue goals, okay? Why it matters. Define your revenue goals helps you measure success and make data-driven decisions. It also keeps you motivated and focused on scaling your business. So how do you set these goals? Start with your desired income for 2025 and work backwards. For example, if you want to earn $60,000, that's $5,000 a month or about $1,250 a week. Break it down even further. If your average service fee is $100, you need 50 appointments per month. Plan for slow months by diversifying your services, like offering loan signing, apostille, or remote online notary. Use tools like QuickBooks Self-Employed for tracking income and expenses, ensuring you're on track financially. There's also Wave Accounting. It's a free tool for managing your cash flow and setting budgets. If you haven't done this and you're in business, you need to go and focus on your revenue, your profit, and your loss. Then service expansion. Diversifying your offerings keeps your business resilient during market changes and opens doors through to new revenue streams. Those of us notaries who started out in the big loan signing boom when interest rates were 2%, that also diversified, are still here today going strong, still making our $8,000 to $10,000 a month. Because what did we do? We diversified when the market changed. Those that got into it and only did loan signings, they're the ones that are started to complain loan signing, being a notary is this and that. That's because they didn't choose to work it as a business and diversify and have other services, because any market can change. Interest rates are starting to creep down. You're going to see a rise in loan signings. Okay. But then again, in 2 years, it might go back down again. But what are you going to do if you haven't had any other services in your business? You're going to be struggling. Okay. Ideas for expansion. Apostille service. Serve international clients by helping authenticate their documents for use abroad. You can get into estate planning documents. Work with attorneys to notarize trust wills and POAs. If your state allows, remote online notary. Offer virtual notarization to clients in other cities or states. Then there's wedding officiant. If your state allows, this is a fun, lucrative option. But just know that if you're a notary and your state doesn't allow you to officiate weddings just from being a notary, you can go online and become a ordained within minutes. In Texas, that's what we have to do. I can legally go out and do weddings. Not because I'm a notary, but because I went online and got certified to do weddings that way. Okay. I want to put that out there because someone said, oh, I can't do weddings anymore or at all because they said notaries can't do it. Well, why are you letting that stop you? Go ahead and find out what you need to do, which is go online and become ordained in 10 minutes. Personal growth. Okay. Why it matters. Your business grows as you grow. Focus on developing your skills, mindset, and leadership abilities. Ideas for growth. Take advanced training in niches such as loan signing or estate planning. We have all of these training at notarytraininghub.com, where I'm the lead instructor. Invest in self-development books like Atomic Habits, like James Clear, or E-Myth Revisited by Michael, I think it's Gerber. Learn new marketing techniques, okay, such as leveraging TikTok or Instagram for local outreach. We're never too old to learn something new. Okay, a lot of people I talk to, I'm bad with tech. I'm not good with computers. Well, it's time to learn something new. If you want to excel, it's time to learn something new. Okay, you don't have to learn all the things. Just try to learn one new skill. Tools to use, Skillshare for learning skills like social media, marketing, and branding. Podcasts, listen to entrepreneur focused shows like How to Build This or a Side Hustle, or Side Hustle Pro for inspiration and actionable tips. And then the next one is community. Join a community. No one succeeds alone, guys. Supporting yourself with a community of like-minded notaries fosters growth, provides support, and opens doors for collaboration. And my community members can attest to that. We're always asking and sending out work to each other through our community. How to build your community. Join mentorship programs such as ours, which is the Signature Success Mentorship Community. They're designed to provide personalized guidance, resources, and accountability to help you grow your business. What you'll gain from these type of communities: monthly group calls. You usually get weekly training. With ours, you also get local meetings, exclusive resources, and a supportive network of notary professionals. An example would be a mentee in the program expanded from doing just general notary work to becoming a successful apostle provider in her area, increasing her income by 50%. All because she joined the community and networked with 3 other notaries, and they all gave each other work and they started getting more business. All right, attend workshop and networking events. We talked about this before. You want to find local events, virtual webinars, or conferences to connect with other notaries when allowable with your time. One example could be hosting a notary meetup in your area or attending one like the Empower Notary Summit, the one that we hold every year. Tools to find events. You can look on Eventbrite, Meetup, or Facebook events to find these local meetings. Collaborate with other notaries. Partner with notaries or business owners who offer complimentary services. Example, you handle apostles while they focus on translations. Okay? Working together is going to help you. Join Facebook groups like Notary Networking Nationwide, or LinkedIn groups to share insights and opportunities. My final thoughts for vision in 2025: reflect. Please take the time to visualize what you want your business to look like a year from now. More income, a specific niche, recognition as the go-to notary in your area. If you guys know me from when I started, that was my vision, was to be the go-to notary in my area. All right, so I did what I had to do, in my opinion, to be that. Plan for growth. Make a roadmap that includes measurable goals, milestones, and a timeline. That would be your business plan. We have the business plan for free at Notary Training Hub. You just need to go there and enroll. Stay connected. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. Whether it's through a mentor, a community, or online training, tap into the resources that keep you inspired and informed. Your actionable step for today is to write down 3 goals for 2025, one for revenue, one for service expansion, one for personal growth, and then post them where you can see them daily. Okay. We're going to be doing our vision goals and everything in our community in a couple weeks, but here's one of mine. I just moved into an office. My goals are here. I look at it every day on my mouse pad. At my home office, I have it framed right in front of my computer. All of my goals every single day. And again, all of the training that I discussed today is available at notarytraininghub.com if you want to access that. So let's get into questions. We have a few minutes for questions. This is your time to share your thoughts, your opinions, ask questions so that I can help you. Hello, Aisha. How are you? I see you, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. You have a good weekend too. Michelle, can this be started while working a full-time job? Yes, it can. You can do this part-time. You could do this very part-time, only on the weekends. It is your business, so you work it as much or as little as you want. Can a public assistance card be used as a valid ID? No, it cannot. It needs to be a government issued ID with a photo, signature, usually an driver's license, ID card, passport, visa, green card, things like that. If I already have a DBA, can I still apply for an LLC? Yes, you can. Thank you, Deloitte. I appreciate that feedback. Is the transition from DBA to LLC a hassle? No, it's not. But what is a hassle is if you get in a lawsuit and you didn't take the time to create that LLC. I'm telling you that for sure. But no, it's not a hassle. It's just a form you fill out and mail in your fee and get your EIN number. Let's see. Those of you that are joining from my Facebook, this is live via Facebook and YouTube. The replay will be on YouTube. You need to come to my YouTube channel, Grit to Growth, and this is where it will live. Hello. What is the highest E&O I suggest? The highest? Well, I would say probably no more than maybe 5 million. That's the most I've ever gotten done for my business. But really, it's a personal preference. It is type of clients and type of title agencies that you're working with. How do I keep from becoming overwhelmed with business building? By setting the goals and separating work from personal life. And also, I get very excited when I reach my goals or when I've surpassed them. And I'm only always in competition with myself. And so I don't get too overwhelmed. But if I do, I know that I should just take a break. Take a break. Don't open your social media. Don't do anything like that. Just take a break. Let's see, a couple more. Thank you, Lala. You're very welcome, Adrian. How can we set up a one-on-one? Everything is available at my website, Notary Training Hub. When you click mentorship, you'll have the option to join our community or schedule one-on-one with me. As a new notary, how many free services should I use? You can use all of them, but they will be limited. Wix, you won't get very far with the free because in order to accept payments, you have to pay for their paid account. In order to use a domain like a .com with your business name, you have to upgrade your account. Calendly is also very limited for the free account. You'll only be able to do maybe 1 or 2 services before it will ask you to pay. L. Bain, recommending RON platforms. I can't necessarily recommend them because every state is different. You have to go first by what your state allows. Okay. But what I have come across with working with many notaries is they find the dashboard and the onboarding easy for Proof, Blue Notary, One Notary, but that doesn't mean there are not others out there. Okay. First, you find what's approved in your state. Then you go to those platforms and do their trial sessions where you can test it out for free to see if you like it. Okay. Thank you, Vanterica. Thank you, Imani. I appreciate that. What do you recommend to verify your Google business profile when using a virtual business address? Cannot get a video address. I recommend using a professional business address company such as Regis or any co-working space that offers that as part of their package. And so even though, like, I have multiple offices, not for Notary Training Hub, but for my notary business. And I don't have a set office in all of them, but I do use their virtual office option. And so when it's time to do the video, I still do business in their area. So when I do the video, I'm still showing the video of me at showing them the street name, me walking into the building, accessing the building. I set my notary bag down and show them my notary bag and my stuff. And then I'll tell them on camera, this is where I do my business. And they usually will accept and verify it that way. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's take one or two more questions so we can get out of here so that you guys can get back to work. I know a lot of you are visiting us in from work today. Can you skip DBA and get LLC? 100% Millie, yes, you can. Absolutely. You don't have to get a DBA first. You can go straight to getting an LLC, which is usually recommended, especially if you ask any business structure specialist or any CPA. Do you suggest putting pricing on your website? This is a good question, but also very personal. I look at it as this, what I like as a customer. I hate going when I'm trying to find somebody's website and I'm a reader and I want to see what you offer. I hate going through all of that and I still can't find your prices and move on. Click here, fill out this form, and I'll consult with you to get the fee. No, I don't like that as a customer. So I don't do that to my customers. All my fees are on my website. That's my 2 cents. There's people that don't do it that way. But again, it's a personal preference. Again, that eliminates all those extra calls that end up being not a actual client because my fees might have been too high for them. Well, they would have found that out if they just went to my website and my fees were there. All right, one more question. I know we've got a lot. You guys know that you can always email me with your questions, and I respond back with a thoughtful message and answering that for you. What is a realistic budget expected to start a notary as a notary? I'd say $1,500 is a realistic budget to get started, getting basic supplies, all your credentials, applying for your commission, setting up a website on your own, not paying someone for it, but setting it all up on your own. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, but you guys can always email me again with any follow-up questions. We've been on for over an hour, so I'm gonna let you guys get back to work, and I've got to get back to my kiddos and stuff as well today. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming to the live today. Next week's live, I'll be doing what's in my notary bag. And the next week will be focused on grit to growth, where I'm talking about all businesses in general. It will not be specific to just notaries. So if you are on the call today and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And click that bell so that you can be notified the next time I'm live. I will see you guys at the next one. Have a great day.